morning, everybody. I would like to take this moment to thank my YouTube audience for tuning in for another passage from my book, Through the Eyes of a Blind Man. Today's passage is entitled Obstacles, and as we all know, at some point in our lives, we all are faced with obstacles that we must overcome. It really doesn't matter how big or small those obstacles are. It's the way we overcome them obstacles that truly defines who we are as a person, as an individual. So with that being said, I'd like to get into my reading today from my book, Through the Eyes of a Blind Man, entitled Obstacles. Once again, thank you, YouTube audience, for tuning in. Life is filled with large obstacles that one must overcome. And to overcome such obstacles, one must put one foot in front of the other. In doing so, one must first stand up and be accounted for. When your life is accounted for, obstacles that were once in one's way seems minuscule. When obstacles are no longer a problem, then you're truly putting your best foot forward in the journey we call life. So as you can see, no matter who you are or your position in life, you will always be faced with obstacles. Whether it be missing a promotion at work, whether it be losing friends, whether it be financial. We all have obstacles that we must face. Without facing obstacles, you really can't gauge yourself on this scale in life. And it's not necessarily about the obstacle itself, but how you handle these obstacles. Some obstacles are harder than others. Some may be overlooked and small, that really don't make a huge impact on your life. But those obstacles are put there to test your ability to cope, or ability to problem solve, or even your ability to adapt. And I'll be honest, I myself face obstacles on a regular basis. I'm human. But I learned to not look at the obstacle itself as a big impact on my life, or even give it that power to have a big impact on my life. I know there's things in the world that we cannot change. I know there's people in the world we cannot change, viewpoints that we cannot change. You can't let those obstacles define who you are as a person. It's when you allow those obstacles to define who you are as a person that you become to follow this trend in society, and you feed into the negativity of society instead of truly embracing your own happiness. Sometimes obstacles are so big that it takes more than one person to overcome that obstacle. That's when you need to seek somebody who you trust, who you can confide in, to help you overcome such obstacles. We all need that helping hand sometimes in life to overcome obstacles. I will not lie. I myself feel like I do a good job of handling situations. But there are some situations that's just out of my reach that I don't mind asking for help. It doesn't make me less of a person, nor does it make you less of a person. In fact, it creates those bonds between you and another person, and it helps build trust between you and people in society. We can't live life without trusting those around us. We can't live life thinking we can do it ourselves. No one individual has the ability to manipulate life to their advantage to the point where they don't need nobody else to help them. Whether it be career-wise, family-wise, children, raising children, school, we all need that helping hand from time to time. So with that being said, I ask that we as a people don't put so much emphasis on the initial obstacle or the initial problem. Think outside the box. Look at the bigger picture of things and go from there. And occasionally we need help. So don't be afraid to reach out. You'll be surprised who's willing to help you out there. All you have to do is ask. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's passage, and I hope you continue tuning in. Tomorrow, I'll open up with another passage from my book, Through the Eyes of a Blind Man. So thank you, YouTube audience, for tuning in. Once again, if you have any comments, feel free to leave them at the bottom. I also have a GoFundMe page to help with the publication of this book so that I can get to distributing these books to whoever would like a copy. So thank you. And I'll see you tomorrow.